I've loved Chapter 6. But guys, this is my final video of Chapter 6. You got that right. Well, actually second to last, but this is the last content video. The last one will be Friday, but that's a movie of the Face Off series. So, guys, we have to do this now. And guys, why am I going creepy camps? Well, obviously I can go anywhere I want, but I'm going creepy camps for one reason. Guys, I'm doing this video talking about the end of Chapter 6, but I'm also going to I have to go to every single location on this map, guys. And if I don't do it, I fail the challenge. So, I'm going to be talking about every location that was at that location. So, for example, Creepy Camps is here, but what was before this? It was, Resistance Base. And then what was before that? Whiffy Wharf. So, I'm going to be talking about every location that was at that spot. Like, Whiffy Wharf was here, Resistance Base was here, and now Creepy Camps. And, guys, I got to go fast because I don't want to waste any time. Now, I'm going to be going towards this way and around. And I'll probably do the middle parts last, guys. Camps is just like a Jason Voorhees location. Oh, I like this location. Actually, no, I do not. I don't really like this location. Honestly, guys, if I'm being totally honest with you, every location that's been in this spot has been bad. So Creepy Camps was bad, Whiffy Wharf was bad, and them Resistance Base was probably the worst. Or actually, Creepy Camps. I did not like this map that much, by the way, guys. This is probably one of my least favorite maps. The map is like my favorite part of a season, not even the guns. But I got this, and I got some guns. Boy. No, he's one shot. There you go. Alright. So, guys, we gotta get moving though, because we gotta go to Supernova Academy. That is our next spot. Supernova Academy, guys. 3 videos Saturday. Sorry, not event Friday. I'm doing 3 videos on, Saturday, guys. And one is the event, one's the Battle Pass of the Simpsons season, and then one is the gameplay video of the Simpsons. So, 3 videos. I don't know though, because I'm gonna be playing this season, so I don't know. The Battle Pass one and the gameplay one might actually come out Sunday. They might come out Sunday and then move on from there. Guys, our next spot, Supernova Academy. Every location on this game actually has been a different location or something. By the way, guys, right there, that used to be Flooded Frogs, but now isn't a POI. The Flooded Frogs was there. It's kind of crazy because all these locations are spread out and stuff. At least the whole map is basically in the circle, except First Order Base. So I'm gonna head over to the First Order Base next, guys. Supernova Academy came in Chapter 6, Season 3, and honestly, one of my favorite locations of this chapter might have been that, because this location was actually really good. Look at this big building and stuff. It also has like a lot of NPCs here. So guys, honestly, this was probably one of my favorite locations in this chapter. So yeah, one of my favorite locations in this chapter was this location. And there's Jones here. But what was the location before this? Because we actually did have a location before this. That was Magic Mosses, guys. By the way, probably wondering, how do I remember these names that aren't even here? It's because, honestly, guys, I just remember it. I don't even have, like, a list of them. Of every location in this chapter. I literally just remember. Like, I remember it was called Magic Mosses right in this location. So, Magic Mosses was a big tree location. Like, it was like a forest. So, honestly, this location transformed very crazy. Now we're going to head over here, which isn't even a location, but I do want to talk about it because it was a location. This used to be, Power something. Pump Power, that's what it's called, Pump Power. This came in Chapter 6, Season 1, and then got removed. Pump Power was actually a good spot. Guys, it's gonna be crazy and hard to get to every location, because I'm gonna have to start holding a lot of heals. This video is not about getting kills, guys. This video is about more like going to every location, talking about it, and saying goodbye to Chapter 6. Now, but 2 of them are gone that aren't even in the game, that used to be. My chainsaw is 69% left, so, yeah. Guys, here we are at First Order Base. Now, actually, right here, around like right here, used to be a location called Demon's Dojo. That came in Chapter 6, Season 1. And, by the way, Flooded Frogs came in Chapter 6, Season 1. And Pump Power. And then we have that Demon's Dojo came in Chapter 6, Season 1. And that location had a boss and stuff like that. But First Order Base is what I want to talk about, because First Order Base came in Chapter 6 Chapter 6 Season MS1. That stands for Chapter 6 Season Mini Season 1. They put it as Season Mini Season. They should have just said Mini Season. But by the way, we're getting Chapter 6 Season MS2, which stands for Chapter 6 Mini Season 2. That's coming in 2 days. Simpsons. I'm gonna keep the chainsaw, but this location. By the way, that season was terrible. The locations were all in the corners of the map. So honestly, that was terrible. But guys, let's go on to the next location, which I'm going to go over the Pumpkin Pass, which a lot of the locations are not in Storm now. Most of the locations, I don't have now. I'm going to pop a med kit right when I land here, guys. By the way, I'm going to pick up that med kit. Alright guys, we are here at Pumpkin Pass. I have a quest, carve pumpkins. So, guys, this location actually used to be called, Shining Span. There's a kid here. What's a boss, guys? Let's just kill the boss real quick, right? Just kill the boss real quick. He's out here. He had, like, nothing. But, guys, let's talk about the thing. So, Pumpkin Pass used to be a location called Shining Span back in Chapter 6, Season 1. This location came this season in Fort Nightmares, Chapter 6, Season 4. Now, like I said, this season, this location came, but it was not a location, like, it didn't come at the start. It came in this Fort Nightmares update. So, just so you guys know, it did not come, with the season launch. So, yeah, and then Pumpkin Pass and Shining Span was in Chapter 6, Season 1, which when the bridge broke. Then we had Shattered Span. I remember Shattered Span. Shattered Span was in the same season of Chapter 6, Season 1, where Shining Span was. But that season, Godzilla made the bridge break. Next location, Kappa Kappa Factory. Let's go. And I have 2 medkits, so I got a car. Let's just go in the car. Alright, Kappa Kappa Factory. Now, this location, on the other hand, this location actually, came in Chapter 6, Season 1. This was the only location, it stayed here the whole chapter, and actually it came in a mid-season update. Like, nothing was even here, and then it just showed up randomly. And then it was teasing a skin in Season 2 Battle Pass, which was, the Pickle Man, so this is like more of a pickle factory. But now let's head over to Freaky Field, where our next location we gotta talk about. And guys, the ending of chapters is the hardest. I gotta go through every location. I do this every season now, but it'll only go through the new locations. If it's the end of chapter, I'm gonna go through every location of the chapter. Here we are at Freaky Fields, though. Freaky Fields came in Chapter 5, Season 4 for Fort Nightmares, and came back this year. I barely landed here. I actually do like this location, though. It's not that bad. But it's my favorite. It is not my favorite. Next up, guys, we gotta head over to Dreamy Domain, which there was, I think, 4 locations in this one thing, but they're all like the same location except like one. I'm gonna pop a med kit before we keep going, guys. By the way, it's still a 1 tick, but it definitely could not do that for longer. We are at Dreamy Domain, guys. Dreamy Domain. Guys, the first location that was in there was Masked Meadows. This was, Chapter 6, Season 1, and then in Chapter 6, Season 3, we had, Demon's Domain. And Demon's Domain, had a boss, Mask Maker Daigo, and then there was an event last season that ruined the place and was like Shattered Domain, or I think it was the same name, but it was mostly Shattered Domain. And then we had, Demon's Debris. So then we had Demon's Debris at this start of the season. And then like 2 to 3 weeks ago, we got Dreamy Domain. So there's been 4 locations in this one exact spot location. So let's head over there. I am gonna pop a medkit though, cause guys, this is my last medkit by the way, so I better start finding more medkits or I'm gonna die. I did have med miss back at First Order base, but yeah. Now guys, let's just keep going and head over to Canyon Crossing. And if I die, it's already top 7, so I will talk about every single location. I'll talk about every single guys, honestly at this point I'm gonna open every chest because there might be a medkit inside. Like this one. Okay, big pots. Honestly guys, we do not need shield right now. Shield, like, alright guys, here we are. Canyon Crossing. Now, this location was the only Chapter 6 location. No, Chapter 6 Season 1 location to stay standing until the very end of Chapter 6. Literally, you can even talk to me like, no. This is the only location that actually stayed the whole chapter. And yeah. But I don't want to talk too much because we gotta head over to Shogun's Solitude, where our next spot's gonna be. I'm gonna try to find a medkit somewhere. Maybe this chest will have one. Didn't, but it does have a launch pad, which I'm gonna put down like right there. Okay, guys, I might be dead. I might be cooked. I found dead, guys. No. No, guys. No, he died. Alright, let's go back to the lobby and I'll talk about the rest of this map. We were at Shogun's Solitude. Now, Shogun's Solitude actually is been here since Chapter 6 Season 1, just like Canyon Crossing. But what I want to talk about is, I'm talking about Canyon Crossing never got changed. Shogun's Solitude used to be, in Chapter 6 Mini Season 1. Chapter 6 Mini Season 1. Then it was Samurai's Solitude. So, and technically after Season 2, Season 3, but Mini Season 1. It was Shogun's, or, Samurai Solitude. So it did get changed to a different location, which is why I'm saying this. But it's technically still here since Season 1, because it's still in the game. And then we have Ranger's Ruin. Now, the first one was actually this season, Chapter 6, Season 4. It used to be Ranger's Ruins is actually back. My bad. But then it got changed to Ranger's Rest, and I guess it got changed back, because I remember Ranger's Ruins did not get changed back, but I guess it did. And then we have Outlaw Oasis. This used to be a location called Bird. Oh, wait, no, I messed up. Ranger's Ruins. It used to be a location called Crime City. Crime City in Season 2, Chapter 6. Lawless. But then it also was Warrior's Watch in Chapter 6, Season 1. Warrior's Watch, Chapter 6, Season 1. Crime City, Chapter 6, Season 2. And then Chapter 6, Season 4, Ranger's Ruins. And then Ranger's Rest, and back to Ranger's Ruins. This has been changed like 6 times throughout this whole chapter. Outlaw Oasis used to be a location called Bird, Chapter 6, Season 1. Binding Shafts used to be a location called, three things. The lake location, Lazy Lake, not Lazy Lake, Lost Lake back in Chapter 6, Season 1, and then it was, Twinkle Terrace, and then there was a location right here, not there anymore, this season, this location, take it out. That location was called, Lone Wolf Lair, and Lone Wolf Lair was one of my favorite locations, favorite tournament, landing spot and stuff. Probably my favorite location chapter. And then, this whole location used to be like a forest. So, like, right here, it used to be a location called, the forest. I forgot what it was called. The purple forest. Night Shift Forest. That's what it was called. And then, right here, Bugswater Beach used to be called the Hive. The Hive mostly took out the mansion location, the Lone Wolf. But Bugswater Beach was the Hive, and they got rid of the Hive this season and named it Bugswater Beach. And then Harmony Hills used to be Brutal Boxcars. I love Brutal Boxcars. Harmony Hills is like one of my least favorite locations. I hate it. And then we have OXR HQ, which actually no location used to be there. It was like the underground area and named it OXR HQ. Guys, that was every location of this chapter, but also goodbye Chapter 6. I'll see you guys in Chapter 6, mini Season 2, which isn't really Chapter 6. And then I'll see you guys in Chapter 7. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.